I really don't know what y'all want me to come on here and say. I am not a moral victory guy, and I refuse to come on here and try to talk about, hey, well, at least this, or it's looking like, on the schedule, at least we could do this. There is no excuse for losing to a Georgia Tech team that had won 5 football games coming in. We're talking about really a depleted Georgia Tech team. Haynes King was really probably still nursing an injury. Jamal Haynes goes down. Their second man up in the running back room goes down. And you still lose. They can't even throw for 100 yards. Well, yeah, Coop, that's because they rushed for 271. Bro, you know what's coming. You still can't stop it. We knew the defense was going to bite this team in the ass someday. And it finally happened. I guess, here. I guess the participation trophy that I tried to give to Fanny Diaz last week goes to us instead. And everybody in my stream, they kept saying, Coop, man up. Coop, own it. Like, come on, man, stand in the paint. I'm right here. Here, I'm taking it. I'm taking it like a man. I don't know what you want me to do. Here, take the participation trophy. Unacceptable! Let me change into something more appropriate. Hold on. I don't even care. Look, usually Coop's all about trying to hide the hairline. Look, it's the Miami Hurricanes' fault that it looks like this. I don't even care. Here, I wasn't gonna break this out. Here you go. Here, there you go. Much more appropriate for the video. I already tried. I know what you're here for, right? I know what you're here for, Tech fans. I remember last year. Don't you think that I have forgotten? I already smashed it. Just like the Miami Hurricanes and how they couldn't finish off Georgia Tech, I couldn't finish off the keyboard. I know. Let's go around and pick up keys off of Coop's keyboard. Let's pick one. Let's make it a game. Let's pick a random one and see what we get. Here, this one. How about this one? What is it? Well, son of a bitch, it's an L. Can't even make this stuff up. 28-23. Georgia Tech takes the knee on Miami. I understand that during the game, I'm not going to shy away from it. That first one, I said, hey, I like this. Mario Cristobal trying to drop his balls. He's over there. He's saying, look at me. Hey, we're going to come out here. We're going to play y'all. We're going to run it up. We don't get it. We don't get it. Turns out we actually go for it on 4th down 4 times, and we only get one of those. We only get one of those. There are multiple times where field goals should have been taken. Andy Borregales' mom was on Twitter, and she's pissed. She's saying, what, y'all just forget that you got a kicker? The third and 18. The third and 18. Like, with a freshman quarterback out there, throws a beautiful pass, finds somebody wide open in the middle of the field. Haynes King threw 6 passes this afternoon. The guy, I think, was still battling through the sprained shoulder that he was, we knew going into this game. If he was on the field, bro, he rushed 20 times for 93 yards. If he was on the field, you knew what was going to happen. Sure, you don't know where. Is it over to this side? Is it over to that side? Who knows? It doesn't matter because we weren't going to stop it anyways. Not like this, man. Like, not against Georgia Tech. I can't, bro. I can't. Worst game across the board for Miami. Defensively, offensively. I can't. And right, the icing on the cake here that Cam Ward fumbles the ball. Miami has a chance to march down the field. Yes, they burned the timeout because we were trying to say, hey, Brent Key, we know you might fake that. We're on to you. So we have 2 timeouts in our back pocket. Plenty of time for this Miami offense. We've seen it time and time again. I still, at that point, was not worried. Seriously, I was like, Commander Cam Ward, yes, I'm ready for you to march down the field and win this football game for the Canes once again. Because the defense has let you down, put you in a hole, but you also ain't played the best either. And neither really had anybody on the offensive side of the ball overall because they should have ran it up. I mean, bro, 0 points in the second quarter, 6 points in the third quarter, 7. What happened to being a second half team? Second half joke in this game. Cam Ward holding on to the ball too long in this game, ends up fumbling on the potential game-winning drive on that possession there because Miami could have marched down the field, scored, and won the game. And now everybody in the country is going to look back and say, remember when we told y'all Cam Ward had fumbling issues? Even though he hasn't fumbled a bunch this season, it won't matter because he did in this one. He did in this one. And now everything that he's done, bro, it'll go out the window. Now, I'm not saying that, but opposing teams' fans are going to say that. I already seen it. Fraud alert. Fraud alert. Talking about Cam Ward and the Miami Hurricanes. Boy, we knew y'all sucked. We knew it was only a matter of time. Exposed. Well, we knew, again, the defense was putting us in a bad position, and all it took was the offense having an off day, having a couple of things not go our way here and there, and it would be a bad afternoon. And it ended up being just that. Georgia Tech wanted it more. I can't believe they come out there and play the QB hokey pokey with Haynes King and Philo. I don't know if Miami was not prepared for that. I don't know if they didn't expect it. You know, maybe it was a big brain move from Brent Key. Maybe he purposely let it leak out. Haynes King taking first team snaps all week, knowing that he was going to do the Philo King thing. I don't know. I would like to think Miami would, expect that. But either way, it doesn't matter because they barely threw the ball. 16 total passes in this game for 99 yards. And y'all, man, we knew this. Like Miami fans, we knew this. We're not shying away from it. But everybody said, wait till you play a complete team. Well, we lost to one that ain't that. So good grief. What happens if Miami did play a complete team? Because all they had to do was run the ball, and it was game over. Like, look at the list of guys running the ball for Georgia Tech. Let me see if I can. Look at this. Every damn body on the offense ran the ball at least once. They barely threw it around, but no. It blows my mind. I'm literally. This is instant reaction, so I know this is not super deep. Bro, I'm still trying to process what just happened. This video is not about me getting on here and saying, well, there's still a shot at the ACC championship game. Hey, a one-loss team can get in the CFP, any of that. I'm talking about what's relevant right now because that's what I preach. And what's relevant right now is losing to Georgia Tech 28-23. That is what I'm talking about. And now, out of all things, the timing, Miami has a bye week. And you would say, well, dang, Coop, good. This is the wake-up call this team needed. And that, you might be right. You might be right. But I also look at it as, that's an extra week to sit around and sulk and pout and have to sit here and get bombarded from opposing teams' fans and trolls as they clown us for losing to the Yellow Jackets. I get what college football math says. It erases the Virginia Tech win for us because Georgia Tech beat them. And then they beat us. We beat Tech. Listen. All game, I said, second half team, this is what Miami does. They will take over. I am not concerned. Look, the live chat is still going in from my stream. It ended 30 minutes ago. It's still going. There are literally people in there still yapping, still talking. I went from 500 viewers in my live stream to over 1,000 once Miami started going down. Look, 3 of 10 on third downs for Miami. Disgusting. 1 of 4 on fourth downs reeks desperation. Now, I thought we were trying to set the tone, assert our dominance a little bit. No, we were going for it out of desperation. 436 total yards of offense, 100 more, almost, not quite 100 more, but close, than Georgia Tech. 348 passing, only 88 rushing. Thought that ground game took over in the second half. Sure didn't in this one. They won the time of possession by 10 minutes. Georgia Tech did. I think that should probably go without saying. And, yeah. Cam, 25 of 39, 348, 3 touchdowns. Bro, I don't even know. Looking back at it, you have to take the points, right? 0 sacks. Haynes King's still only been sacked once this season. Georgia Tech's only given up like 4 sacks the entire year. Miami still couldn't get it done. What was up with that field, though? No excuse. Hey, don't come in here and be like, Coop, you're going to start pointing to things to blame. Miami is at fault. Lance Guidry. I've sat here and tried to be like, okay, maybe your hands are tied a little bit, and they might be. I guess strip away NIL deals, fire everybody on the defensive side of the ball. I don't even freaking know. Who does this fall on? Did Miami overlook Georgia Tech? They shouldn't have. I think that Georgia Tech outcoached Miami. I think we got out schemed. And I think that the Georgia Tech players wanted it more. They came out there, they played with a ton of heart and fight, and Miami should have, this should have been a win. This should have been a win. Bro, they come out, they score. We're like, oh, here we go. First drive, no big deal. They score in 4 plays. Well, Miami scores in 2. Oh, baby. Now we are cooking, right? Okay, well, we don't score another touchdown in the first quarter. We take a field goal. Okay, well, we're trying to get in the groove of things, Okay, second quarter goes by. Okay, what's going on? No touchdown? Okay, that's fine. Second half team. We get into the third. We're like, okay, wait a minute. We're giving up a touchdown a quarter here to Georgia Tech. We can't stop the run. What do we do? Let's go for 2. Score, all right. Heck yeah, let's go for 2. We can't get it. All right, well, let's go for 2 again. Can't get it. Well, we're going to have to push. We've got to go for on 4th down, but we can't get them. It just, not Miami's day. It was fun while it lasted. We will talk more about some of the other things. But for real, what about the field? There were injuries across the board for both sides. I had some people tell me that it had rained for several days leading up to this game. I don't know if that's true or not. Both teams had to deal with that. So that's not an excuse for Miami. I'm just saying for the safety of the players, wow. Also, the people that were in my stream saying, what a dirty hit. Miami's playing dirty now. Bro, get out of here with that. Just because they want to try to call targeting on something or they call a face mask, that does not mean that it's dirty, like ill intent when they're doing that, right? Not every penalty is a dirty play by a Miami player. Just because they're down, you think, oh man, bro, what a flop job from the one Georgia Tech player too. Yeah, you can't get handsy, they're going to try to call it, but that man, hey, listen, I can't remember what his name was or which guy it was. If you do not end up going to the NFL, you have a bright future ahead of you in Hollywood, possibly as a stunt man with the way that you flop backwards straight on the ground. Very, very bright future for that young man, regardless. No excuses. No excuses. 9-1. 5-1 in the conference. I guess SMU's first year here is going to be magical. Rhett Lashley's going to win the ACC and win it all. I don't know. Trolls, say whatever you want. Miami fans, say whatever you want. I don't care. I don't care. Even if I thought that this might happen, I ain't gonna lie. I just did not want it to be Georgia Tech.